Good morning, Facebook. It's Amanda with Amanda Panda Projects. I wanted to come on here and do a little very easy Dollar Tree craft that I have in mind. I noticed that I can't do like complicated crafts on here because I don't know if anybody is as crazy as I am, but when I do things that don't have like a actual step-by-step process, I move everything around. I move here and there, and it would be like a 5-hour live. So nobody wants to watch me move a flower around 37 million times, I'm sure. Let me know if anybody else is as crazy as I am, because sometimes I think I might be the only one. Let me just make sure this is going here. All right. I did it in my group last time, and I don't know what the difference is, if it's better to do it in the group or on the page or anything, but I did it on the page this time, so we'll see. Let me see if I can try to share it to the group. I don't know how to do it, so if anybody's on, go ahead and give me a old share or a sprinkle. Facebook doesn't like when you say the word share for whatever reason. Okay, so if you guys remember, I got this little Dollar Tree little tiny pumpkin and a little tiny witch hat. So I'm just gonna do really simple, just a little twine pumpkin. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this obviously off, and we're gonna take all the twine off of it. It comes right off, really easy. Put this off here. Now I save all this kind of stuff because I can't tell you how many times I've come back. Hi, Mom. Thank you. It's from wish.com. Ooh. So yeah, every time I take stuff off like this, I save it every time. I can't tell you how many times I've come back to like I call it my junk stash, and ended up using stuff from it and made some really cool things with the scraps. So let's get this one off here. Of course, my cat is going to make a debut and probably attack all of our stuff. Okay. I never saw these at the Dollar Tree before. Let me know if you guys have seen them there, because I haven't. I think they're new. Okay. So now you're gonna see it has all these little spiky things on it. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like snip those off because my twine is a little bit smaller, and I think that the little pokes will probably show through. Okay. First, I'm gonna give it a little glue because it is in 2 pieces. Woo. And because it's the Dollar Tree, it's not the most amazing quality. Stick a little glue on there. A little bit on the other side. Mom, this is my glue gun. My $6 glue gun that I was telling you about. That works like a charm. I think it's AdTech high temp glue gun. Okay, so now that it's actually stuck together, I'm gonna go ahead and snip these off the edges here. And they're really cheap plastic, so they come right off. There we go. Snip them off the front. You could, if you have the really thick twine, you could probably just keep these right on. But mine's cheap. They actually sell this twine at the Dollar Tree too. Oh, you did? What kind did you get, Mom? So they actually have this twine at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if it's as much, but they didn't have it when I went, so I did get mine on Amazon. It was like $5 for hundreds of yards. I'm not sure how many. Get these all off. All right. So once you get all those little pokes snipped off, you literally are gonna just take the twine. Now I'm gonna just wrap it around and give it a little tie here. You could probably glue it too, but I've burnt my fingers enough in my life. We're just gonna stick with just tying right now. So give it a little tie to secure it there on the bottom. Snip off the extra. And then just start wrapping it around. Now, because you have these little, like, the little nubs, there's still a little bit left. I don't think I'm gonna even need glue. It should just catch right on them, but I might just prove myself wrong right now. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it around. Oh, there goes my twine. Oops. There we go. Try to find the best method here. I think turning with it might work better. There we go. All right, so you're just gonna go round and round. So how's everyone doing today? Go ahead and give me a hi if you're here. Whoops. Mom, what kind of glue gun did you get? I just found out that my nail salon is open. So I'm really excited. I just made an appointment. It's been like way too many months. Okay. And the twine catches right on these little things. So I might put a little bit of glue, but let's stick a little bit here because kind of hard to get over those little humps. Drop. The twine is like way down here. Hold on. All right. Anyone have any fun plans for the weekend? You got a chandler and it's a 60 watt. I can't wait till it arrives. It's like Christmas, huh? Now you're gonna make me want a new one. You're gonna like tell me how much better it is than my little $6 one, and I'm gonna be all upset. I have a blank spot. There we go. So when you get to each of the little spiky things, you have to go over a few times because they do. I probably should have actually cut them off a little more, but I didn't. I need one of those little things that like sticks and oh, you can't see, but I need to like a little spoke so it doesn't keep falling off. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so this is looking, see? It's coming out pretty cute. Kind of have to double it up there because it's like this twine's really thin. I probably would have got a thicker one in hindsight, but it's all right. Olivia has Olivia's romantic home. She has the same what? Same twine? Or glue gun, glue gun. Got it. Oh, well then it's got to be a good one. Okay, so just keep wrapping. Ooh, it sheds. Who would have known? Alright. Keep going. This could take a little while. But it's gonna come out really cute in the end. And it takes like probably zero skill to wrap this around, and it will be really cute. And there's a little witch hat too. I think I'm gonna do that one, but I'm gonna do that one a little bit different because I'm not sure how the twine will wrap around the actual witch's part. So we'll have to see about that one. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do a different approach here. I'm gonna wrap, instead of wrapping in one line, I'm just gonna wrap like this because it's quicker and it looks the same. So I do not need to line it up. At first I was like lining it up like literally, and it was taking forever, and I was having to go back over it like 2-3 times anyways. So you actually just wrap. It works exactly the same. And I'll definitely have enough twine to probably do the witch's hat too. Hi, Nicole. Hi, John. I finally figured out a way to actually read the comments and do this at the same time. It only took me like 7 lives. All right. So we're almost good here. And then if you have any like blank spots where you can see, you can just kind of go back over, like as you wind, like wind your way back to the loose spot, because I've had to do that a couple times. It actually helps to have those little, oh, oopsies, what did I just do? There we go. Okay, so it gets a little bit tricky at the top here. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here because it gets really narrow at the top. It starts to come off. So you might want to put a few dabs of glue just so that it catches. My cat is going crazy on the table right now. Ah. There we go. Try not to burn yourself. I'm pretty sure I don't have fingerprints anymore. Okay. See if we can get this. Okay. Bear with me here. Oh my gosh, she's like knocking things over. Does anybody else have crazy cats or animals at home? All right, so we're gonna catch it on here. Okay, so this part is proving to be very, very tricky. Oh my God. Mellow, get down. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so when you get to the top, you definitely need to add glue because it starts to slide, and then once one part slides, the whole thing starts to slide. And I probably would have actually left some of those, in hindsight, would have left some of those little pokey things at the top. All right. Can you guys see? See, it's coming out cute. We'll have to glue the bottom after too. See, this is what happens when you do a craft live that you've never done before. You didn't anticipate some things. So now any pieces that are loose, I'm just going back over like a million times on it because I can't get it to stay, and it's fine. Okay, and so don't worry about the top there because I'm gonna put a little bow. So if it's messy, who cares? Just have to deal with it. Wrap it around the top. I'm gonna have to glue this part at the bottom because it will not stay. Don't burn yourself like I just did. All right. Okay. Like this. Wrap it all around. I'm not going to really worry about the back because I can fix it after. Okay, so then you're going to cut twine off here. Put a little glue. Right there. Okay, so I'm going to glue this part that's going crazy and cover it with ribbon. Okay, so far it's got a little twine wrapped pumpkin here. Now I'm just going to take, I have some of this leftover orange burlap. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to do like a little cheap little bow type thing. So I'm probably going to cut this one in half. Okay. And I'm gonna take it and just scrunch it up. And I'm actually gonna use some of this extra here to tie it around. Okay. So let's go ahead and tie that around like that. And then I have some of this white polka dot. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it a little bit longer than the other one. Cut that off. Ow! Oh my gosh. And go ahead and just dovetail it here. If anyone doesn't know this little trick, just fold it in half. Slice it like this. You get a little dovetail. Do that to the other side. There we go. Gonna go ahead and add this one to my little tie here. Crunch it up. Okay, so now we got that, and I'm gonna go ahead and add one more little, like a little mini buffalo check. So we're gonna make this the same length, a little bit longer actually. My scissors are not my good scissors. Go ahead and dovetail this one. There we go. I'm going to add this one here. I'm going to use another piece of the orange as my tie because this one's too short. Okay, make that nice and tight. Cut off the extra. All right. Glue this to the front. All right. Hi, Margaret. Hi, chocolatey bunny. All right, and there you go. You have yourself a little twine pumpkin. Very simple, a little cute. go ahead and make a witch hat with it maybe. Do a little buffalo check for the rim and then the twine hat. And that is all. So what I learned is leave more of the spikes because it will help to catch, and glue it as long as you go the way. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a good Saturday. Bye-bye.